Hi, my name is Richard and I am an animation student at JMC Academy in South Melbourne. I think craft is just a way of expressing yourself, putting something that you're fully passionate in and doing something that you yourself want to pursue. Like for me, it's 2D animation. As an artist, our main goal is to evoke emotions. I think when I'm trying to 2D animate something or just create anything really, it all comes from like what I've experienced as a person. So when I was like a child, I watched a lot of cartoons and I was really inspired by that, and it allowed me to create my own style. And overall, what I'm drawing and bringing to life is something that properly expresses my feelings and ideas.
My name is Will Hartley-Keane. I am a composition student, classical composition student at the University of Melbourne, just down the road in South Bank. I don't know, I just think, to me, like composition, so it's like writing music and then having it performed. I think that the important part is the performance and the way that the audience not reacts, but the way it affects the audience. Well, it's weird because following off of that, I guess it's not too much about self-expression. I think that, I mean, it is obviously about self-expression, but I think that I do care more about what it does for other people. But I think that in terms of self-expression, if you kind of telegraph what your piece, what the piece is saying about you, it can be much more affecting to other people. Basically, you can write a piece of music about whatever you want to write about. And I think that, I mean, a lot of what I choose is stuff that's interesting to me. Like I write about religion a lot, but I never really write about stuff that's about myself, which is like maybe something to unpack. It's never really, I get more self-expression out of performing music, because it's more of a physical kind of release than composing, which is like really drawn out, takes a long time. By the time you actually get the piece performed, it's often a bit tired to you. I also think because I'm still a student, I don't love a lot of my pieces. So I think that kind of dulls the self-expression a bit. And I kind of like the side of classical music that's accessible to audiences, but is still musically interesting. Which is hard to explain. But like if I was saying someone like Hans Zimmer, I think is not very musically interesting. I think he's kind of just like spamming stuff. Like actually, I think he's like just kind of spamming like loud like things like that. And I think there's a way to connect to audiences where you're not doing that. So I think what craft means to me is like my composition affecting audiences that listen to it.